Good morning, my dear students. So coming to the last experiment. Okay, so this experiment is for what? Only the study purpose. Okay, that is a demonstration purpose only. Okay, so let me understand today class what you mean by gyroscope and how we are going to conduct the experiment of this gyroscope. Okay, as concerned with the VTU syllabus. Okay, so this gyroscope experiment is not there for your syllabus. Okay, so just to understand that what you mean by gyroscope and what are the application of gyroscope and how we are going to conduct this experiment only study purpose only. Okay, not for the experiment purpose. Okay, so it is clearly mentioned in your syllabus. So it is for the only demonstration purpose only. Okay, so what you mean by gyroscope? Gyroscope is nothing but what? It is a mechanical device. Okay, so it is a device which is used to maintain a orientation of a okay, so orientation. Okay, and it will work on the principle of angular momentum is called as what? The gyroscope. Okay, just to remember that gyroscope means nothing but what? It is a device which is used to maintain a orientation. Okay, is called as gyroscope. Okay, so normally gyroscope will work on the principle of what? The angular momentum. Okay, that you need to understand. Okay, so in theory class, in theory class, okay, when you are in fifth semester, you are studied a detail of what do you mean by gyroscope and what are the different application of gyroscope. Okay, so normally it is like what? It is a what? It is a heavy spinning body. Okay, having a masses or wheel. Okay, it is mounted only at one point and its CG is fixed to the position. Okay, the wheel is being too free to change the orientation of its axis around the CG. Okay, also it is called as what? The gyroscope. Okay, so normally gyroscope having what? There are three different axes also. Okay, so I will show you this gyroscope diagram. Okay, so look at here. So same definition I wrote here. Okay, gyroscope, this is what you are going to see in the screen, that is called as what? This is what? The gyroscope. Okay, so gyroscope is whenever whatever the axis will be there, that is the axis should be all these parts are going to rotate, and this with respect to this vertical direction is always 90 degree. Okay, perpendicular direction. Okay, so gyroscope, what? Gyroscope is a device for measuring or maintaining the orientation. Okay, it will measure and maintain the orientation based on the principle of conservation of angular momentum. Okay, the device which is or it is also called as what? Okay, so the device is a spinning wheel or a disc. Okay, so this is a spinning wheel or a disc. Okay, look at this diagram. This is a spinning it is look like a wheel or a disc. Okay, whose axis, okay, axle is free to take any orientation. Okay, this orientation changes much less than the response to the given external torque, then it would without a large angular momentum associated with a gyroscope high rate of the spin. Okay, so here look at, this is a gyroscope component. Okay, so here, okay, how many this is having? These are the parts of gyroscope. Okay, the outer layer, the outer circle is called as what? The gyroscope frame. Okay, so this, the middle part is called as a gimbal. Okay, so and inside which a rotor going to connect it, that is called as a rotor. Rotor is nothing but what? Rotating part. Okay, and the center middle axis, that is called as a spin axis. Okay, here it consists of three axes. Okay, one is what? The spin axis. Okay, primary axis and the secondary axis. Okay, primary axis, that is what? The spin axis means what? This is spin axis means what? Spin axis means what? It rotate around the vertical line. Okay, spin axis means it will rotate around the vertical line. Okay, so second one is what? The primary axis. Okay, primary axis means what? It rotate the whole gyroscope in the plane. Okay, that is called as what? This primary axis. Okay, secondary axis means it rotate the gyroscope up and over the gyroscope momentum. Okay, that is what? These are the three different level of axis: gyroscope and primary axis, spin axis, secondary axis. Okay, so I told you in the before also. Okay, so gyroscope normally work on the principle of what? The angular momentum. Okay, so gyroscope basically work on the two factor, that is first for the inertia and the precision. Okay, so inertia is nothing but what? It is defined as the tendency of a body to maintain its states of a result. Okay, its states of a result or a uniform motion unless acted upon the external forces. Okay, so without external force it cannot be uniform. Okay, so uniform motion unless acted upon the external force. Okay, second one is the precision. Okay, so it is defined as the spinning body tends to react through the disturbing forces by rotating in the direction at a right angle to the direction of the torque. Okay, so in that, here we are going to apply the external force, then the whole spin action going to be disturbed. It is called as what? Precision. Okay, so even your okay, so here one formula will be there: gyroscope, that is to calculate the gyroscope effect is equal to what? G is equal to I into omega p. Okay, so where G stands for what? Gyroscope effect, and I is the moment of inertia. Okay, omega is angular moment and the angular precision. Okay, omega and omega p. Okay, so here these are the axis of the spin. Okay, so I told, so if a body is receiving about an axis, later is known as the axis of the spin. Okay, so axis of the precision is nothing but what? The third axis, OZ. Okay, so here here the third axis OZ in the diagram is perpendicular to the both the spin axis, that is OX, and that of the couple OI is known as the axis of the precision. Okay, so here the rotor going to rotate in the particular plane. That plane we are going to call that particular axis is going to call as axis of the precision. Okay, so now the major application of this gyroscope is here we are going to use major two application, that is a naval ship, that is a boat, and the aeroplane. Okay, so here how we are going to turn the left hand and the right hand direction, there we are going to use the gyroscope application, and aeroplane while take off and will take okay, so in aeroplane while take away in that place, that condition also we are going to apply the aeroplane that is gyroscope concept there. Okay, so how the aeroplane will be going to land on the ground level. Okay, so the front, what is the direction of the front portion and back portion of the aeroplane. Okay, so here in detail we are going to study in the theory classes. Okay, this is the ship and the aeroplane. Okay, normally day to day also we are going to use the gyroscope, even we are going to use some vehicles and present toys also. Okay, so major applications will be there the gyroscope. Okay, now we are going to that is the study purpose. Okay, so now we are, let me understand the how we are going to conduct the gyroscope effect. Okay, that is what how to find the angular velocity of the precision of the gyroscope. Okay, so how we are going to conduct the experiment, so just theoretically I will tell you. So but for your syllabus it is not there to conduct this experiment. Okay, so here the aim of the experiment is what to find the angular velocity of the precision. Okay, look at the diagram. So this is the gyroscope diagram. Okay, so here dimmer stator will be there, so you are going to you can just go on increase the speed. Okay, here in the left hand in this direction you are going to apply a load. Okay, so if at what load, even 1 kg load, 2 kg load, 3 kg load, you are going to apply here and note on the speed. Okay, I will tell you that. Okay, so the aim of the experiment is what to find the angular velocity of the precision. Okay, to find the angular velocity. Okay, apart as what you required the stop clock and gyroscope tachometer weight. Okay, so gyroscope tachometer you required here. Okay, and the weight. Okay, that is 1 kg of weight. Okay, so how we are going to conduct the procedure I will detail I mentioned here. Okay, check the rotor of the vertical position. Okay, so the rotor going to the first condition is the rotor should be in vertical direction. Okay, so this is the rotating part, it should be in 90 degree. Okay, adjust the balance weight slightly if the necessary. Okay, if it is not balanced means you can going to balance cleanly. Okay, that is what you can balance slowly. Okay, keep the dimmer stator at the required position. Okay, so here it should be connected, dimmer stator should be connected with near to this gyroscope. Okay, start the motor by applying the voltage. Okay, just you switch on that switch on the switch. Okay, adjust the speed as required, just to here the here this button is going to increase the speed. Okay, so slowly you can increase the speed. Adjust note down the rotor speed with the help of the tachometer. Once if you just if you increase the speed, at the same time you note down the speed with the help of tachometer. Okay, speed is noted at a steady state. Okay, so put the weight on the stud and at the same time start the stop clock and note down the time for 45 degree and 90 degree. Okay, when if you increase the speed, note down the speed. At the same time you can here you can go to apply the load, then note down the stop clock. Okay, for the 45 degree and 90 degree it will tilt. Okay, so this is going to tilt what is the time note down. Okay, once is 90 degree and 45 degree. Okay, like this you repeat this experiment around 2 to maximum 5 readings. Okay, that is 5 weights. Okay, so this is about we are going to conduct like this, we are going to conduct the experiment. Okay, procedure this is the procedure for conducting the gyroscope experiment. Okay, for your syllabus is not there. Okay, so next slide I am going to tell you the what are the specification. Okay, so mass of the rotor will be available on that particular gyroscope component, then note down diameter of the rotor also they will give. Okay, distance between the weight stud and the center disc also they may give in the lab manual. Okay, note down here mass of the inertia of the disc, that is moment of inertia I is equal to mr square by 2. So note down this. Okay, so this you need to calculate. Okay, these are the formula we are going to use to calculate the angular what to find the angular velocity of the precision. Okay, angular velocity of the disc omega is equal to 2 pi n by 60. This is the basic formula, you have to remember this. Okay, angular velocity of the precision, that is omega p is equal to exponent angle turn divided by time taken, you need to calculate. Okay, so angle velocity of the precision is equal to omega is theoretical is equal to that mt divided by I omega. Okay, the turning moment, that is a moment of inertia for turning, and I angular, that is moment of inertia by angular velocity. Okay, so with the help of these values you need to calculate what the theoretical and experimental values of the both, then you compare, then you that is what the result of this gyroscope experiment. Okay, so this is the tabular column they given. So rotor speed you can note down here 1 2 3 3 times. Okay, mass added in kg, so you have to apply 1 kg of load, 2 kg of load here. Okay, so at the same time 95 degree and 45 degree, note down that angle here, and note down that for 45 degree what is the time. So with the help of formula you need to calculate this. This is a very simple. Okay, so this is about the tabular column for gyroscope experiment. Okay, so then after calculation with the help of this formula, again same formula will be there. With the help of this formula you need to calculate and substitute. Okay, so like this result you note down here. Result you can write down the at particular 1 kg of load, the theoretical value of angular velocity and theoretical value of practical, that is what experimental value for angular velocity of the prism and theoretical angular velocity of the prism you can note down, that is for the result. Okay, so this experiment is not there for your syllabus. Okay, so I given here one link. Okay, so this is the link. How if you open this link, you are going to understand how this experiment going to conduct, how we are going to take the values. Okay, so this is the YouTube link. This is not we are not conducted, this is not our college YouTube. Okay, so someone conducted this experiment. Okay, just to click if you want more interest. Okay, then you are going to understand better than this what I have explained this. Okay, so if you open this link, then you are going to 100% you can going to understand better than this what I am going to explain, what I am going to explain. Okay, so how we are going to take the, how we are going to apply the load, how we are going to take the values. Okay, so this is about the YouTube link. This is the YouTube link. Okay, so someone college they did, so I put here. Why I am not conducting this experiment? This experiment is not there for your syllabus, so just theoretically just study purpose I explained you. Okay, so just to understand from this video that what you mean by gyroscope, what are the application of gyroscope, you can understand. Okay, the main important concept of this gyroscope. Okay, so gyroscope normally used in the naval ship and the boat. Okay, so the main the definition says that what gyroscope nothing but what it is a device which is used to maintain, or it is going to maintain the, or it is going to measure the orientation. Okay, that is what the gyroscope. Okay, so normally it is a spinning rotating body having having it rotor. Okay, that is called as gyroscope. Application you can note down the aeroplane and ships you are going to, and normally in almost vehicle when you are going to turn the vehicle, that time you are going to you affect this gyroscope. Okay, so this is about the gyroscope experiment. Okay, so I hope you understand this experiment. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.